Good morning, boys and girls, and happy Thursday, day 38 of distant learning. Just know that the science lesson will be towards the end of this video, okay? For reading today, you are to complete 30 minutes reading a story of your choice, and then we will be annotating another story today and answering a few questions. Now, if you could, go ahead and pull out yesterday's questions. We're going to go over those answers really quickly. I'll give you a couple seconds to do that. And, okay. So, number one said, choose the main idea of this article. And this article was about humpback whales, okay? But specifically, it was mostly about letter B. The rescuers helped a humpback whale. That we learned that there were multiple rescuers and where they could be found and the things that they should not eat, like rope and fishing line. But the main idea, the main point, the main topic was about how rescuers helped the humpback whale. Letter B for number one, okay? Number two says, which detail from the article best supports the main idea? Now, remember in my video yesterday, I told you that number two should be married to number one because those two questions go together, okay? I want to know what detail best supports the main idea that you gave. So if the main idea is rescuers helped a humpback whale, which one of those details supports that sentence, okay? And it would be letter A, that rescuers worked on the whale to remove rope. That's what they did when they helped the humpback whale, okay? Yes, we know that some rope was left in the whale's mouth and that the whale dove deeper when it became nervous and that he was seen 45 miles south of Los Angeles. None of those details support that rescuers helped a humpback whale, okay? Only letter A does. That rescuers worked on the whale to remove the rope. That's what they did to help the whale, okay? Number three says, what caused the whale to get caught in the fishing line? Well, in paragraph 7, it talks to us about how the warm waters makes the whale swim closer to the shore. So letter B would be your answer here. And I looked back into the text and I found the proof for that, okay? Swimming close to shore, letter B. Number 4, which would be the best detail to add to this article? Letter D would be correct. An idea that could keep whales from getting tangled in the future. The other details listed there don't really relate to saving or rescuing humpback whales. Okay, this is the only one that is related to that topic, okay? Now that is that for checking yesterday's work. We'll move on to Thursday's. Today's story you are reading is called Trained Elephants Are Helping Control Forest Fires. Very interesting. Okay, you can't find this story in your packet. I have uploaded it, so make sure that you're able to view that. And then your questions will also be uploaded, but I will read them out loud for you now, okay? Number 1 says to choose the main idea of this article. Number 2 says, which detail from the article best supports the main idea? Oh, wow. We've read questions like this. Remember, they're married. They should work together, okay? The answer to number 1 should go along with your answer to number 2, okay? They're married. Number 3 says, after reading the article, what can you infer about elephants? Now, remember, inference, when we infer, we take things that we already know to give an answer, okay? Now, it might not say it specifically in the story, but the story will give you enough information to lead you to be able to come up with this answer. Remember, it's very similar to the story I told about the cop and the robbers, the people that robbed the bank. Well, they robbed the bank, they get caught by the police, they get put in handcuffs, they're put into the back of the police car. Story never tells us that they're going to jail, but we can infer that they're bank robbers. They're in the back of a police car with handcuffs. We can infer that they're going to jail, okay? So after reading the article, what can you infer about elephants? And number 4 says, which sentence correctly describes a problem and solution from the article? Okay, a problem and a solution from the article. And that is that for reading. Now, the remainder of this video will be geared for science. Alrighty? So if you can, go ahead and turn to the science page in your packet. Thursday, day 4. It's got a picture of oh, that's really cool. It's a car. They used a paper plate or a styrofoam plate, and they used CDs for wheels. That's the picture there, okay? And the hook says, what do you notice about this design? What other unusual ideas come to mind? Okay, so you can take the time to answer those questions, pause the video, and then come back to join us, okay? The next section is the plan. So you have asked questions and identified possible supplies. Today, you will make a plan for your wind car. During the first part of the planning stage, engineers imagine many varied or different and unusual solutions to the problem they are trying to solve. Use the space below to brainstorm in words, pictures, or both, ideas for your wind car. Okay, so you're going to brainstorm and fill this page up with all of your ideas on how you could make this wind car, okay? The brainstorming should include many different possible designs. So this is not a page for you to just draw one design. It's a page for you to draw many designs. Okay. Remember to think about features you can include on your car to capture the force provided by the wind to make the car move as fast as possible. Okay. Go ahead and pause the video and you could draw up your many ideas. Okay. And then welcome back. So here we have our plan again. Our engineers have imagined many different ideas. They pick the one that they think will best solve the problem. Now it is time for you to pick your best wind car design idea. Remember that your car must travel the fastest to and from Marvin's house. Your car must harness the force of the wind from the sea and land breezes on windy way. Now it's time to draw and label your design. Draw a diagram of your wind car that you will build below. Be sure to label the materials that you will use to build each part of your wind car, okay? And the exit slip there says, describe how the planning process went for you. Was it hard to pick your favorite idea to diagram? And that is that for today. I hope that you all have a wonderful Thursday. Murphy and I are going to go enjoy this weather, and you should do the same, alrighty? I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a great day, y'all. Stay safe.